Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And today, an extra video for you, thanks to one of my wonderful Patreons. In this case, Sunless who sent this one in. And, well, it's the last stand of Bismarck, I suppose. I've changed the scenario a little bit, just to make the video a bit shorter. But I have one battleship, 1940 tech, against an enormous fleet of doom. And worse, because it's Bismarck, it's been struck by that aerial torpedo from the Swordfish from Ark Royal, and whatever happens, right at the start of the battle, I have to lock the steering. I get to choose which direction, but I have to lock the steering in. So we're gonna we're gonna try this as best we can. Now, technically, the victory condition is sinking the enemy fleet, but I think that's fantastically unlikely. So we're gonna go for surviving for as long as possible. That's all we're gonna go for. Now, obviously, I could get up to a reasonable speed here. Let's say 22 knots, representing the damage we've taken. Very short because we're running out of fuel anyway. We're gonna go for maximum bulkheads. We're going to turtle up in this joint. I could go 15s, but they look absolutely tiny on this hull. So I'm going to go for something a bit bigger. I think I'm going to go for the... Mind you, if I'm going Mark 3, I might as well get 20s. I've got to have a little bit of a chance. There we go. Bit of really an halfway offset. Okay. I find it really weird when you center the towers and then you put guns on, and it's like, nope, you've got an offset. Seems really strange because I'm trying to build a nice symmetrical ship. Be nice if you could group components together. So, like, click, drag, select the towers and guns and group them, and then move them around as one thing on the deck. Like, just shift everything forwards or backwards. That would be quite nice. Anyway. Secondary guns, we do have those light cruisers to take care of. Get some decent firepower in. Is it 5s that fit on the top? Yes. And some 3s. Not that there are any destroyers in this scenario, but you know, just in case. 3-inch guns can sometimes hurt a cruiser that gets very close to you. Right. We're going to need all the protection in the world because we're going to get absolutely slapped. Mind you, I don't need sonar because I can't do anything to avoid torps. Explosives, I don't particularly want to flash fire out of existence, so we'll go with tube powder standards. We'll go autoloaders and electro-hydro turrets. And that leaves plenty of displacement left for armour. Let's go 10-5 on the deck. I know it's a bit weird to start with the deck. 24 on the turret. 12 on the tops. 20-inch belt. With a 10-inch belt extended. Not quite. Come down on the turret facing armour a little bit. 23? No. 130 tons over. Yeah. 0.1 of an inch of deck extended will do. And And in exchange, we'll get a little bit more tower armor. There we go. Lovely stuff. The Hildebrand, not the Bismarck, but why not? I love how this ship doesn't even fit in the dock. Right, let's go. Launch. So if you're wondering what I changed the range. So originally the range was longer, but I think it's going to be even more interesting if it's a shorter range. And yes, I know that disadvantages me, but I didn't want to run the risk of the AI deciding to run away from me. Not because I have tried out the scenario already, and that did happen to me. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna make a couple changes, which of course means you have to rebuild the ship. So if you are planning on writing me a scenario, I'm sorry. It's very cool to add things like, design a ship to fight against a battleship, but you get there and the battleship has 6 destroyers with it, as like sealed orders and surprises and things like that. Really cool. I've had a few submissions like that, but sadly, it cannot be done at present as an actual surprise because you have to go out and lose all your progress. Right. Right, there's the enemy. We are locked into a hard port turn. And that's it. Enjoy the fireworks, I guess. Amount of fire coming in already. Whatever we're shooting at, we've got about 17% confidence. We are taking the odd damage, mostly from deck hits and the like. I apologise for that. I did not, in fact, turn my microphone off by accident, as you're probably thinking. Being, as probably many of you watching are, I am tech support for my entire family. And when I say, can it wait, I'm recording, and they say no, yeah. Anyway, it seems like we can delete the battle cruisers when we need to. As that's 2 of them completely destroyed. Which, I mean, yeah, they have a few bulkheads, but they're not outrageously terrible. That's quite funny. Have we got an idea on the battleships yet? Let's see what we're up against. Right, we can go back to ×5 speed now. Oh, dearie me. It seems the other man here, he's deciding to try and blow up the battle cruisers first, which is moderately hilarious. It's a torpedo situation. So we've got a heavy cruiser here. Wow, it's a really peculiar design. With the hull of the battle cruiser over there sticking out of the water. Duncan and Triumph are kind of arguing about who gets to shoot me first. 18-inch guns, yikes. High TNT, right. Light cruisers do have torpedoes, so probably what will happen is we get torped to death. What's causing the damage to us, out of interest? Yeah, the 18-inch guns are powerful enough to hurt us. But so far, Hildebrand, why have you disobeyed me? I must have clicked by accident. Those 18-inch guns, they really hurt. Let's see if we can put the hurt on one of the battleships. Well, this will be a little bit easier to hit than battle cruisers, I imagine. Still going. We've lasted about 20 minutes real time. But we're dodging torps like a pro. Pretty badly. I mean, we have inflicted some damage. Killed those 2 battle cruisers at least. No, down we go. Apologies for that. Fairly pathetic showing, but I tried. And apologies as well for being quiet for like half the video. Oops. But you did get to see the Hildebrand here in action. And yeah, the changes in Alpha 12 to partial pins really making super tanky ships difficult. I mean, this thing had good, very good armor on it, but there's not much you can do against those 18-inch shells. Anyway, we hurt them at least a little bit, and I hope you enjoyed that one, despite my being quiet. And I hope to see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye-bye.